Some cops think they're above the law until they're caught in the act. Watch the shocking moments when evil cops are exposed for their crimes in real time. Like this first cop who thought he could harass these citizens without getting reprimanded for his actions until he was caught red-handed.
Hi.
Everything all right, sir?
Yeah, I was checking out something out on the map.
Okay, all right. You do realize you stopped back there?
Yeah, we thought we could get through, and then we saw we couldn't, so we turned around.
All right. You got your driver's license with you?
I do. Am I getting pulled over for something?
Well, you pulled into the water driveway back there.
To turn around.
Yeah, and we're trying to figure out what you were doing. We're trying to identify you.
Is that illegal?
How's my ID going to tell you what I'm doing?
Well, we're trying to identify you.
Okay.
For what?
May I please have your driver's license?
Is that a lawful order?
Yes, sir.
What infraction do you believe I've
pulled
committed?
over here on the road, and I checked that.
Because I was going to look at the map. I didn't want to get on my cellular device
Well, that's good.
while I was driving.
Well, that's good. I appreciate it. You got your driver's license?
Stopping your car if you're gonna use your phone is the safest thing you can do. But in the bizarro world this cop lives in,
I have my driver's license with me, but I'm not certain I'm required to give it. Can you state some sort of statute or
Yes, sir.
some sort of infraction?
Anytime you're requested by law enforcement to provide driver's license, you have to provide driver's license.
If you've committed some sort of infraction or
You turn around
crime.
back there.
Was
Isn't
that
that
illegal?
illegal?
Was that illegal?
And you pulled in, so we're trying to figure out what
Was
you're
that
doing.
illegal?
Now. We were trying to figure out.
I understand that.
We're trying to figure out what you're doing there,
But you're not to figure out what I'm doing, police. You're the law enforcement police.
and that we're trying to figure out. It's suspicious. So we're just trying to figure out what you were doing there.
Is one of
You have your driver's
is
license?
one of these cars your supervisor?
Yes, sir. It is.
I'd like
but
to talk to your supervisor,
You're going
please.
to talk to me right now. And do you have your driver's license? Sir?
I'm not. I don't think I'm required to give you my driver's license, and I'd like to talk to your supervisor to find out.
it's simply an excuse to pull you over.
I don't believe you're giving me a lawful command, sir.
Yes, I am. Sir.
For what purpose do you need my ID? What crime do you or ordinance do you suspect me to have broken?
Because it was suspicious of you to pull.
Suspicious,
into
is
the
that a
driveway and back up
misdemeanor or
and
is that a
pull back
felony?
This way.
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
That's articulable, reasonable suspicion that you were
Of what
doing
crime?
something. That you were loitering or something like that. Do you have?
Do you have evidence that I was loitering?
Sir, you pulled in back there, did you not?
I turned around, yeah, because I saw that I couldn't get through.
You
That's
couldn't get
correct.
through. The road was open. I don't know.
Oh, I
where
saw. It looked like there was checkpoints for getting into the prison or something. So we turned around because we didn't think we could get through.
As you can see from our plate, we're not from here,
Yeah.
so
I
yeah.
understand.
Everything the cop says is absolute baloney, but he seems to forget that everything is being recorded.
Do you have your driver's license?
I don't. I'm telling you. Am I lawfully required to give you my ID?
Yes, sir. Yes,
What? For what purposes am I lawfully required?
What I just explained to you, sir.
Suspicion isn't a crime, and I didn't break any
Articulable
ordinance.
reasonable suspicion, yes.
Of
a crime.
Of a
Articulable
crime.
reasonable suspicion that you turn around back
Can
there
I just
doing
talk to the
something.
supervisor that's back there?
No, sir. I need your driver's license.
I'm done answering questions.
All right, sir. I'm gonna have you step out of the vehicle for me, sir.
For what purpose?
Step out of the vehicle, sir. I just need to identify you.
But
and that's
for what
all. Hey,
purpose?
You're making it harder. All I'm trying to do is
I'm trying to make it lawful.
You would think that the cop would get tired after lying out of his teeth so much, but he is just getting started with his BS.
all I'm trying to do.
What law do you think I broke to pull me over for?
You were down there. You pulled into the.
Yes,
I
I
didn't
did.
know what you were doing, right?
I turned around.
That's the
I told you
warden's
what I'm doing.
residence. That's the warden's residence.
I turned
State
around.
Property,
I didn't know
right?
whose it was.
It's state property. So I came
So
down
it's
here
public
to identify.
property.
That's state property.
Public
Okay.
property, then.
That's state property. Okay.
Was
So-
it illegal to turn around on his
Well,
property?
it's articulably reasonable suspicious that you're performing something
A turnaround?
illegal there,
In a
or
vehicle?
you're doing something there when we have other things going on. So if I can please identify
I'm not
you,
from
sir.
this town.
Okay, and that's fine. And all I have to do is identify you. We can get you on your way.
How is identifying me going to tell you what I was doing?
Well, we're making sure that you're not a wanted person. You're somebody that was going to go there and harm the warden or something.
The ID is not
I'm
going to tell you
making a
that.
formal request for your supervisor right
Okay,
now.
well that's fine, sir.
I'm formally
but-
making a request
and
right now for your
I'm making a
supervisor.
formal request that you provide your driver's license.
But it's not a lawful request.
This man must have the patience of a saint, because no one else could stand this dirty cop's groveling for this long.
Correct?
It is a lawful
For
request.
what reason do I need
Like
to
I
ID
said,
myself?
articulable reasonable suspicion.
What is the statute? 35.35.3611. What's your statute ID? It says that if you've committed a crime, if you have
Negative.
in the commission of a crime,
Negative.
already
Go ahead,
committed a crime.
Step out for me, sir. Go
Well,
ahead, step out.
I'm trying to get
Step
identified,
back
and I
here.
don't think I need to.
Step back here.
For what reason?
Step back here.
What
Step
did
back
he
here.
explain? He explained that I turned around in someone's driveway. Yes, I did.
Okay,
I don't know whose driveway it was.
Stop and listen. You asked
Sir.
me a question. I'm telling you exactly what I'm
I
doing.
don't. Is it unlawful to turn around in a driveway? Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Currently, there's been events happening there in prison, correct?
I don't know. You can see I'm from
All right,
Florida.
so we're
Apparently, the driver with a Florida plate is under suspicion for a prison break that happened nearby. These corrupt cops are just saying anything to make their incompetence sound sane.
I didn't know that either. I pulled into a driveway. I didn't know whose driveway it was. Wasn't posted for trespassing.
If you
I
hand
made
your
sure to
phone
look.
to your buddy, he can record with both phones, but you're going to step out here and we're going to try to identify.
Well, how is stepping out going to make me identify?
Because you haven't cooperated. I asked you
Okay,
multiple
so
times.
I'm going to ask
here.
you, sir, so you're a supervisor, correct? But is this a lawful request for my ID?
It seems these cops will do anything but give the man a clear and straightforward reason for this stop. And that has to be one of the most frustrating things ever.
Can you tell me what lawful statute or
Sir,
of what?
Sit-
My wallet's down there, so I can get you my ID from down there.
Can you
I'm
grab
not
the
going to have
ball
you
from
get
right
it.
there? Can you grab? I was
I
pointing
can't
at
see
it.
it.
It's right there. That's why I was pointing at it. You think that?
Okay, so I'm going to identify myself.
Let me see you
I'm going to
drive.
identify myself, but I'm going to make sure to follow through with this because I don't believe it's
By
lawful.
all means, please,
Okay.
sir.
So
I'm
you're-
not telling you. I'm not telling
So
you.
you're
you
right, just for the record, you're identifying me right now for what purpose?
can't. Like I told you.
Because
you
you're suspicious.
turned
Because I'm
around.
suspicious.
Yes, you turned around. You don't know everything that has happened.
I don't
recently.
know anything that's
Okay,
happened. I'm not
so
from here.
I'm going to explain it to you once I'm able to identify it.
Okay.
The cop admits the man has no idea about whatever incident happened here, but still keeps on prodding him for absolutely no reason.
So you're identifying me for suspicious behavior,
Yes, sir.
and that's not a misdemeanor nor a felony.
It is. It would
nor
be.
have
What-
I committed
what-
a traffic infraction.
We don't know what you're doing. But honestly,
This isn't going to tell you what I'm doing. But so, just for the record, I have not made a traffic infraction, correct?
sir,
Is that correct?
You pulled into the water.
Did I
You
make
are
a traffic
articulable-
infraction? Yes or
Sir,
no?
Sir, you pulled into a driveway that does not
Yes, I
belong
did.
to you, right?
Yes.
You don't know who it belongs to.
Correct. I was
All
turning
right,
around.
so
It's
I'm
a
coming
normal
down here.
practice.
I've informed you.
Yes.
When I initially informed you, when I asked for your driver's license, you asked for the reason. I informed you whose driveway that was.
Which I asked was that unlawful,
All right.
and you said
Yes,
it's
I'm
state
trying to
property.
I'm trying to figure out because of the
My
events that
ID is going
occurred.
to make it yes or not
Yes, sir.
unlawful?
Yes, sir.
My
Let
ID
me
is going to
see- let me
change
see
whether
your
it's
driver's
lawful or
license.
not.
Clearly, this cop is completely allergic to being responsible and honest, and it makes you lose your mind.
I
Amen.
am handing you my driver's license
Yes,
under
sir.
duress. Under
Oh,
threat of...
okay.
Am I going to get arrested if I don't give you my license?
Sir, you can be charged. I'm just asking for your driver's license.
Am I going to be arrested if I don't give you
I'm
my
just
driver's
asking
license?
for your driver's license. Yes, sir.
If
you
you're,
can be arrested.
if
You
you're
can.
asking for it, I'm going to say no. If you're requesting it, requiring it by law,
I am requiring
under
it by law.
threat of arrest, then I will.
I
then
am
will do it.
requiring it by law. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I am going to get arrested if I don't ID myself.
There is state law that says when you're requested by
That's a
law
yes or
enforcement.
no?
Yes, if
Okay.
you're required by law enforcement, you must provide your driver's
All right.
license.
If there's a reasonable suspicion.
This is articulable reasonable suspicion. You just
Of
proved
what
it.
crime? Of what crime? Whoa! Whoa! Simple battery. You just battered me, sir.
This cop is just digging himself into a deeper hole. And the worst part for him is that this assault was recorded from so many different cameras, including his own body cam.
Step out here, because I've given you lawful commands.
And you have my ID.
Please,
And you have my ID.
Please give your phone to your friend, and we're gonna step out here.
Okay, I'm stepping out. You don't need to manhandle me. I'm
I'm
stepping
not.
out.
How am I
You're
manhandling?
in-
Step out.
Okay, I'm stepping
I'm
out.
not. I don't want you doing anything to put your vehicle in drive because I've had that happen before.
I'll shut it off.
All right, thank you.
I didn't even think of that. I apologize.
Step back
Okay,
here.
I'm stepping back. Ah,
We're gonna step in front of my car. We'll get out the road.
you drop it. Stop barking orders at me, tyrant. That's what you are. You know it. We're gonna make sure everybody knows it. Hey, go live. Are you live?
No.
Yeah, go live.
If you required me driver's license, I could let you go. Y'all could have been gone. All right.
We'll take care of that later. That's a civil rights.
If you thought this case was extreme, and trust me, it was, wait until you see this next one where this cop takes tyranny to never-before-seen heights.
She's driving the other way, and she was literally, her passenger side wheel was completely off the road, like in the grass.
During March 2024, a Florida cop was doing his regular patrols when he noticed a car take a turn without the turn signal.
Why are you getting out of the car? Why are you getting out of the car? Step back. Step back. Step back. I did not tell you to get out of the car.
You're gonna tase
Walk
me?
to the back of your car.
You're gonna tase me?
Walk to the back of your car.
You're gonna tase me?
Walk to the back of your car.
Shoot me, why don't you?
Walk to the back of your car.
Shoot me.
To the back. To the back of your car.
Scott!
Turn around. That's what Rick, go for it. Turn.
I don't feel safe.
Okay.
I'm gonna call 911.
Turn around.
I've never seen a bigger wuss than this cop, because you won't believe how he overreacted to a woman simply reaching into her bag to grab her phone.
Do not reach into your bag. I will tase you if you reach into your bag. Turn around.
Okay, you see this, right?
Turn around.
I will drop my bag for you. Are you a newbie? How long you been on the force, dude? You're
Turn
watching
around.
the whole thing, right? That's my neighbor.
Turn around.
God!
Turn around. Place your hands behind your head.
For what?
Place your hands behind your head. Place your hands behind your bed. Place your hands.
For what?
You're driving off the side of the roadway. You didn't use your turn signal and you're speeding when you passed me.
You're joking, right? You're
Okay.
kidding.
I've ordered you multiple times to turn around and place your hands behind your head. Now turn around and put your hands behind your head.
Can I get my boyfriend?
No.
If you thought the last cop overreacted, this cop takes it to a level you have never seen before with his psycho attitude.
Put your hands behind your head. Are you an adult?
I'm 35 years old.
Okay, you're an adult, then you can do this yourself.
I'm a mother of 3.
Look, ma'am, I don't want to hurt you, but if you don't listen to me, I'm going to have to.
You're gonna tase me?
I will have to if you don't listen to me.
Holy sh-
Place your hands behind your head.
You're a little pumped up. Why are you squeezing my hand so hard?
Because you keep
Dude,
not listening to me. Stop.
Okay,
Please.
Do you know who,
Stop.
Do you know who it is?
Okay.
Hello. You're joking. How long you been in the force? What year are we at? You're new.
Okay.
You're so new. I'm 7th generation
Okay.
Floridian. You probably aren't
Please,
even from
please,
here,
please
bro.
stay. Stay.
Like, you're talking to me like a dog. Stay or what?
Okay,
dude?
well, I've
Stay
given
or
you
what?
orders as a normal human and you don't seem to
No,
respond
you're
to that.
not. You're talking to me like I'm an animal, like a dog. Sit, stay. Like, look at your hand pressing on me, bro. You don't
Okay.
have to touch me.
I do.
I'm not a criminal. I don't have drugs on me, dude. I don't have any
Okay, stop.
Search
Stop.
my car.
Stop.
No, it's
Stop.
call up-
Stop.
Please call your supervisor.
No.
Why?
I doubt anyone else on the force likes this guy, because it seems like the only way he can get people to cooperate is to threaten them or touch them or both.
Need to.
I think you do.
Do you have anything else on you?
No, I don't. What kind of police state is this, dude? I fucking hate this, man. You're not. Are you really?
Yeah, you're going
My
to jail.
purse? Going to jail for what?
For
Can
resisting.
I get my purse?
No.
Resisting?
Yes.
I'm going to jail for resisting.
When you don't
Can
listen
I
to
get
me-
my cash out of my purse so I can make bond?
Okay. Sit down.
Holy are you
Sit down.
serious?
Yes, you're going to jail.
For what?
First off, you're drunk and you're driving a car.
I'm not drunk and drive. Let
Okay.
me blow.
Be that as
Can I
it may,
blow?
you're resisting.
Can I blow?
No, not right now.
I know my rights.
Okay, fantastic. Well,
Can I
one
at
of your
least
rights
let
is
my
the right to remain
boyfriend
silent.
know?
I suggest you do that right now.
Can I at
Put your
least
feet
let my
against the car.
boyfriend know to come pick me up?
No, you can call him at the jail.
The sad truth is that this corrupt cop would probably treat a pet dog better than he would treat this mom. Or maybe he would be the type of cop that shoots them.
Darla,
I'm John, okay? I need you to put your feet
Can you
into
look me
the
up
car.
and make sure I'm not a criminal? You can't just take me like this.
I can
have 3
actually.
kids and a job. Like, please.
Okay.
Can we talk?
Can
we
you
have
put
a
your feet
yeah,
into the car,
Can we have a
please?
talk?
Yep.
My purse is.
Yep, I'll get it.
Can we have a
Put your
talk?
feet in.
Please don't take me to jail. Are you serious?
Yes, you're going to jail, Darla.
Can you get all the money out of my
Yep. Keep your feet
I
in there.
need my money out
Okay.
of my.
I need you to put your feet
I gotta
back
make
inside.
bail, bro. Please, can you get my money?
Hello. Hi. Do you know her? Okay.
All of a sudden, someone recognizes her, but you won't believe the absurd way the cop describes the situation to his partner.
Hello, man. Good. How you been? You look good still. You look healthy. Do you guys know this lady? She got some problems. She didn't want to stop her car. She didn't want to stop her car. She just kept driving. She's drunk, and just as soon as I try to pull her over, she speeds up, turns down a street without using a turn signal, pulls down the road and keeps speeding up down here, almost hits a key deer, and was driving all off the side of the road. And then as soon as she does stop, she jumps out and starts running towards me. So, and then I had to tell her like probably 20 times to turn around with my taser out, and then she told me just to shoot her. And she smells like alcohol. I don't know if she's drunk. All I could find was one buzz ball. But I'm gonna test her for DUI at the jail, but for right now she's going for resisting. I don't think I'm gonna do flee and elude because it was kind of short. It was literally like half a mile, but still lights and sirens, and she didn't slow down.
The cop describes a very unique sequence of events, but it's clear that this power-hungry cop is just looking for excuses to make a baseless arrest.
Yeah, well, when she passed me, I'm driving towards US 1 on Key Deer, and she's driving the other way. And she was literally, her passenger side wheel was completely off the road, like in the grass. And I'm just driving, I'm like, So I turn around, I speed up, I get not too close behind her, and she's just still driving off the road, swerves back into it, drives off. I'm like, oh, maybe a DUI. So I turn my camera on, start following for a minute. She starts trying to turn down the side road without her blinker on, so then I put my lights and sirens on, and then she just like sped away and then stopped here and started screaming for her boyfriend. 35, she said. Okay,
Like,
so
get a ticket, please. I'm a good, outstanding citizen. I'm a mother of 3. I'm a member of this community. Like, I'm trying to do real estate, trying to do better in my life. I'm not drunk. I'll blow for you. Like, I'm good. It just you scared me. I'm not gonna lie. I've been dating this guy that lives here for about 6 months. Yeah, we just got in a fight, and I was coming here to get my stuff.
okay, and his name is Scott.
You can actually.
Luckily for her, she had a saving grace in her ex-boyfriend living nearby. Still, the cop continues acting like an entitled, spoiled brat.
Coming with me to get my stuff. We just got in a big fight and I'm moving out.
Okay, well, your response to all of this was not correct.
Well,
I tried to pull you over way back there when you turned, and then you
He just
kind of.
broke up with me and I'm coming to get my stuff. And
Yeah,
it's
but
over.
when I have my lights on and then I put the siren on, you speed away from
I
me.
didn't see you.
Okay, well.
I'm sorry, I had the music up and I'm crying. He just broke up with me at the gas station. We went to next to the liquor store. He was like, it's over, and I was coming to get my stuff.
Well, the thing is, your response to everything that just happened, I have to take you to jail. Okay?
Can I at least get my wallet so I can pay to get out of jail?
Yeah, I'm bringing your purse and your hat and
It's
stuff.
my wallet's in my glove box.
In your glove box.
There's a wallet.
Okay.
As reasonable as her excuses are, this irritating cop just wants to get done with this arrest ASAP without listening to anything she has to say.
For right now, you're
Can
definitely.
you at least tell him like to come get me because I don't want to walk from Key West.
I thought you guys just broke up. He's gonna come pick you up.
I'm sure if I'd hope so.
Okay. So you smell like alcohol
I'm
too.
going to be stuck in Key West, and I'm either going to be walking, or I would hope that you would let him know to come pick me up.
Okay, we'll let him know.
Can I have my wallet?
Yeah, I'll go
and my
get you.
glove box?
Yep, I'll go get it.
Thanks.
Her eyes don't really look bloodshot or water or anything, but when I got close to her, I could smell it. But then just the way she was driving, I mean, I'll try to do him at the jail. If she passes FFCs, then.
The cop admits she doesn't have one of the most obvious signs of being drunk, yet can't seem to convince himself she simply isn't like he says.
Hello.
Hey, is there something we need to...
No, you're all good. Are you Scott? No? Okay. No, you could just tell him that his ex-girlfriend's gonna go to jail.
I hope you feel good about yourself.
What?
Go catch real bad guys, not like a mother of 3 trying to better herself. You're unreal. You make me want to buy an island out in the middle of nowhere and get away from everybody.
Darla, are you bipolar by any chance?
No, I backed the blue till y'all made me black and blue, and I don't trust the police. How's that?
Till we made you black.
Keep my mouth shut, and we're just gonna go on about your day, but I hope you feel good about yourself.
Okay.
What's your name?
Deputy Lane. Deputy John Lane. I would give you my badge number, but we don't have badge numbers, so I don't
Yeah, I don't care. You sound younger than me, and it's hard to respect. You know, I'm 35.
Well, that's ageist.
I don't know about you, but this petty cop's attitude is painful to endure. He seems to think he's king of the world and everyone else is just beneath him.
Please don't tow my car! Scott!
Here, let me get out so she's not screaming in the back. Hello, is that your girlfriend, Darla?
It is.
Okay, so she's gonna go to jail.
For what?
There's no reason! I've done nothing wrong!
Well, she tried to run from me, and then she got out of her car and started coming towards me.
Babe!
And I gave her a lot of orders to go back to her car and turn around, and she wouldn't do it.
That's illegal.
Okay, I think we're done talking. If you don't understand how that's illegal.
Okay.
Acting very erratic.
Do you have any other questions?
Now out Pathfinder, Florida tag is 33 from.
I hate this place.
I guess not. You guys did your job, huh?
Yeah, she's gonna go to Key West jail.
What was she getting pulled over for?
For a lot of different things that don't concern you. She's an adult.
I get that, but she is my concern, so you should owe me some answers.
Are you her lawyer?
Are you a lawyer? Dude.
This idiot cop tries to be a smartass at every turn, but he just can't stop making a fool of himself.
I'm not. I'm a
Talk to
police
me.
officer.
Talk to me.
Hey!
I need to know
I don't have
what's
to.
going on.
She's an adult.
I get
You
that.
see what she's doing right now, right? This is why she's going to jail.
That's not illegal behavior.
Hey!
It is illegal.
That's not. Knocking on the door is not illegal.
Can you turn the air on? It's hot as
If I tell you with this badge and these lights on, if I tell
Actually,
you
I
to
have to-
back away
there has
from
to
me
be- there has to be
and
a
you
com-
don't do it,
Crime committed.
bad.
There has to be a crime committed
Fuck!
for you to arrest somebody, right?
It's hot as
okay.
On what suspect? What crime did she commit for you to arrest
Again,
her?
she's an adult. I don't need to explain
You
this.
do. You do. You do.
By what?
As an employee to me,
babe!
you need to.
An employee to you.
I pay taxes, right?
That's a good. Okay,
so
Scott, we're done talking.
No, we're
unless
not.
you want to
No,
go
no.
in the back of my car as well.
For what crime?
Either this idiot officer forgot he arrested her for resisting, or he knows it's so unbelievable that he doesn't even bother to mention it.
Oh, are you threatened?
Yeah.
In my business attire, are you threatened with?
I don't know you, but I'm about to turn around.
There you go. Toughest. I see your hands shaking there. You do this often?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell. Cool. What crimes, dude? What crimes? Did you tell her what crimes she's being arrested for?
I did.
Babe, did she tell you?
Okay.
Turn on the AC. It's hot.
Not only is this cop making a huge deal out of no crime at all, he didn't even have the decency to not let her burn alive in the car this whole time.
Back up. Back up.
Littered.
Stop.
Littered.
Stop.
Really?
Back up.
Now I'm getting.
Back up.
Really?
Babe, don't get arrested.
You want to take him too?
What crime is this one?
We keep telling you to stay back from
I just asked
us.
for her personal protection.
You're throwing stuff on the ground. You smell like alcohol. You're obviously drunk.
I'm allowed to be. Am I driving? Am I committing a crime?
No, but I told you already I don't want you coming up to me because I feel
asked
unsafe by you.
questions.
Okay.
Well, in my business attire, bro. Dude, I'm in business
Look,
attire.
Scott, I'll give you one last chance. If you want to walk away,
I just want her keys.
We'll let you.
Personal possession.
we don't have to give you that.
She will say that.
She wants it.
Ask her.
Okay,
Ask her.
we will ask her.
Thank
You don't
you.
walk up like that, acting crazy, littering, literally. I gave you that here. That's littering. If you want to be technical, that's littering.
Cops like this always boggle my mind, because you need to be a special type of person to be so incompetent at your job.
I'll watch
You
the body
snatched
cam.
it out of his hand.
I'll watch the body cam.
I watched you do it. You
Okay,
snatched
you
it out of
said
his
I got
hand,
one
then you
last
throw it
chance.
on the ground.
Can I have her personal possession?
We really don't need to take both of you to jail just because you're upset.
No.
I need you to calm down.
Wasting my time. Not putting
Are you going to
yours.
calm down?
Quit wasting my time.
Are you going to calm down, Scott?
Calm.
Oh man, I'm going to court with this one.
Personal possessions.
She wants them. I will ask her. This is a traffic stop, though, okay? Okay, let me talk for a second, okay? I conducted a traffic stop on her, okay? You have nothing to do with the traffic stop.
Okay.
If you show up on a traffic stop that I'm legally and lawfully conducting and I tell you to walk away because you're interfering with my traffic stop, that is obstruction still.
Okay.
We're still...
He seems so sure everything is perfectly within the law's boundaries, but he will have to realize his mistakes sooner than later.
You come back over to us in an aggressive manner, making a fist. You grab the card out of his hand and throw it on the ground, then turn towards me and put your arm inside of my car, Scott.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Sure.
We can take you to jail too. We can make this as inconvenient for both of you.
Absolutely.
I don't want to do that.
I gotta pee, bro.
A random guy outside of your house, you know?
You're just a
So I don't need to take you to jail for that. But if you start obstructing my investigation, I have to take you to jail.
How come he could go but I couldn't?
Do you want him to take your stuff?
Please let me go.
you
You're not
want-
gonna let me go?
Do you want him to take your stuff?
My money to come bail me out. Can I ask him if he'll come
Do you want
bail
him to
me
take
out?
your hat, your purse, your wallet?
Just my wallet with my money in it. If he can bail me out. Let me... Scott, will you bail me out? If he gives you my wallet, will you bail me out?
Hold on.
Being a good cop might not be on this officer's list of expertise, but making people uncomfortable is probably at the very top of the list.
Okay.
Why not? You got a right to talk.
Yeah, but not to each other.
Why not?
Because you have nothing to do with
it. The crime.
Baby, bail me out!
I will, babe.
Here,
We gotta
she
figure
wants
it
you to
out.
take her wallet with her money. No.
I got it.
Stop.
Babe, get my wallet.
Are you
Dude,
shitting me? That's her
stop.
personal.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop grabbing out of my car.
Okay.
Back up. Go away now. This is your last fucking chance, dude.
right.
You're gonna grab my... Back up. Back up!
I'm on.
Back up.
Oh, you're gonna get
Back
physical
up.
with me?
Yeah, I'm telling you to
Why is
back
my
up.
hands behind
You're
my
running
back?
over to me,
I'm
walking
not.
up behind me, grabbing stuff
are
out
you
of my
guys
car.
scared of me?
Stop.
Goodbye.
If you get closer to me
Goodbye.
again,
Goodbye.
I'm gonna put you in handcuffs.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Dude, what the man?
It is a sad reality that we live in a world where police can act worse than genuine gangsters and you can do practically nothing about it.
I'm already in handcuffs. We're in jail, bud. This is too tight. Come on.
Yeah, but I don't know if you're DUI or not.
Take my breath or my blood.
That's not how it works.
Can you undo this?
No, not right now.
A little bit. Can you loosen it up and I'll cooperate with you because it's too tight.
I checked your handcuffs when I put them on.
This one is way too tight.
If I take the handcuffs off, are you gonna do anything
Of
dumb?
course, I swear to God, bro. I'm already in jail. What am I gonna do? I promise. Bro, look at that. Is that right?
Hold on. Now I gotta put you back in these because
Back in
I
cuffs.
just told you, are you gonna do anything stupid? And you just started pulling away from me. That's why I had you in handcuffs. handcuffs and I wouldn't loosen them at first because you were just gonna do what you just did.
Come on.
Okay, fantastic. Sit down. Sit right here. Okay. So all I'm gonna do is have you look at the tip of my finger right there. You see it? I'm just gonna have you follow the tip of my finger with your eyes and do not move your head.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So just your eyes, don't move your head.
Yeah, done.
Just a minute. Okay, I don't think you're over the legal limit either. I'm gonna turn you over to them. I'm not gonna charge you with DUI. Okay?
However, these cops aren't nearly as bad as this next one, who couldn't help but to resort to getting physical to get his way.
Yeah, well, if there was a fire in this liquor store, I don't know, out in the parking lot.
Do you see anywhere in this parking lot to park at, dude?
Yep, absolutely. There's plenty out there.
Not when I pulled in.
Despite the absolutely negative social charm on both the officer and Bryson, the officer was determined to outdo him when it came to being difficult.
So give me your license, please, sir. It doesn't matter if it's his truck you were driving. You understand why I'm frustrated, right?
I work here, I understand.
Okay.
Dude, there's nowhere to park. And it's like,
there
I
are
feel like there's a
plenty of
million
places.
things to look at.
There
And you
are-
were scouting the parking lot. I knew when you were sitting right there, you were going to get me when I walked in.
Then why did you park here?
Because there was nowhere else to go when I went in. I
There
pulled
are
over
plenty of parking spaces over there, and you're getting loud with
Write
me.
me a damn ticket then.
I will.
If you think this officer losing his cool over a small parking ticket was unprofessional, then you haven't seen anything yet.
You little ego too high for that little fit you got on.
Yeah, okay. What is your deal?
You, bro.
You are in a parking spot that if there was a fire in this liquor store right now, I don't give a crap.
5 minutes, bro.
I don't care. You're breaking the law.
And you're mad about it because your ego's too high.
And I have no ego. You know what I came here to do? I came here to simply go get a lunch. That's all I came here for.
All this over a ticket, which the officer was more than willing to give now, but not before he tried to sniff Bryson out for something else.
Do me a favor, roll down your front and back windows,
Can't do
please.
that, buddy.
Yeah, you can.
You weren't driving when you gave us the ticket. It's for still, isn't it?
Nope, I can go ahead and check this too. Where did you get your law degree from?
What was that?
Where did you get your law degree from? Huh? Your law degree? Did you get one? Okay, that's what I think so. Yeah, go ahead and roll the windows down for me, sir.
Despite all this blatant unprofessionalism and highly questionable move by the officer, he was in for a little surprise.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's good. Go ahead and roll this one down. Thank you.
The officer was let down by the fact that he didn't have anything else to charge them on, till a new opportunity presented itself to him on a silver platter.
Now you're disturbing the peace.
Bro, get your hands off me, bro. Bro, you see this? You see this? You see this angry little? Look at him, bro.
Bryson had gotten into an argument with another customer at the store, and the officer took this as his cue to raise all hell on him.
Your attitude caused this.
My attitude, you're mad because I called your friend, bro.
My friend?
Yeah.
Yep.
You're mad, bro. That's all there is. You're mad. You have no right to arrest me right now. For
You're
what?
disturbing the peace right now.
How's that?
I have all these people right now that...
Why don't you get him for walking up on your traffic stop then, huh?
If it wasn't already apparent that the officer had a vendetta out for Bryson, what he did next made it crystal clear.
You can walk up on a traffic stop all you want.
It ain't gonna stick. I don't care.
Stop.
I'm going on my boat. What do you think I have in it?
No, you're not going on your boat today.
You think it's gonna stick for real, don't you?
It don't matter. You're going to jail tonight.
Despite him not having committed any arrestable offense, this officer decided to take the law into his own hands, and it only got worse from there.
Yo, what are you doing? I'm knocking my head on the thing to turn some AC on. It's hot in here. Yo got me putting he put his cuffs on as tight as he can because he's mad.
lower your voice? He has been like this the entire time. The whole time he's been disrespectful, absolutely bratty, and it's absolutely ridiculous. All he had to do was simply abide by what I was saying. He's parked in a fire lane.
This officer really thought that he was the ruler of these streets, but Bryson decided to remind him of what the law actually stated.
Bryson. Besides the ticket. Go get the footage of him slamming on my head. Go get that.
He did slam you on your head. Why? Because you were mouthing off to a citizen that was walking in.
You're telling me a citizen's allowed to walk up to the traffic stop and start cussing me out?
A citizen can walk by here and say whatever. It's freedom of speech.
So I can say whatever I want back. Yes or no?
No, you were actually causing a disturbance.
So you're saying I'm not allowed to cuss back, but
you were causing a disturbance.
This was the height of hypocrisy, but the officer's corruption ran even deeper as he tried to spin the narrative in his own favor.
Hand him the citations. He started mouthing off to a customer that was going inside because the customer was like, you need to chill out and calm down. Now there's 3 other people, including this lady here, who witnessed the entire thing. She said that he was acting like a complete and total and then I took him down to the ground because he was, walking towards that other customer.
Let's have a replay then, shall we?
Sit your ass over there.
Now you're disturbing the peace.
It seems like there was nothing the officer wasn't willing to do to get what he wanted, even at the expense of the law he was supposed to uphold. But he wasn't done just yet.
Due to the fact of how he was acting out here with witnesses and things like that, I have an independent witness that saw the whole thing, okay? That's disorderly conduct. It's an arrestable offense. If he would have just simply stayed quiet, like you were telling him, and I appreciate you for what you're trying to do, but if he would have just shut his mouth and not spoke to that person that was walking by and causing a spectacle in front of everybody, he would just be getting some citations and you guys would be enjoying your boat day.
This country would not last if officers like these could just claim disorderly conduct on anyone they don't like. But hopefully karma comes back to bite him someday. However, when it comes to using violence, some cops just don't even bother to wait till they get a reason, behaving more like junkies than professionals.
Right, come on.
Talk to me like a man, bro! Talk to me like a man! Y'all the biggest gang!
On June 2nd, 2023, Coweta County deputies ran a traffic stop on a couple when they started to get frustrated with the man, Tyler, who was a tad too formal for their tastes. But what they did next, not even Tyler could have predicted.
Hey, 95, I'm done with his ass. 95. You ain't listened since I pulled you over. Go on the ground.
Hey, y'all get him!
I got him. I'm gonna tase him. Put your fucking hands behind your back. Watch out, I'm gonna tase him.
I'm good.
The officers wasted no time in violating every rule in the book when it came to Tyler's rights, but their reason for it was even worse.
I wanted you to get a knife off of me so you wouldn't
No,
shoot.
because you don't listen. That's the problem, because you don't listen.
Right, you been doing me, man.
Turn around.
Weapons, and I was trying to get it off of me.
Hey, get this on video, please. And let me get your cell phone when we get done, okay?
Violence was second nature to these cops, and they'll do anything to justify their reckless behavior, as they gave Tyler the most nonsensical answer.
No, you're right. You sure do. Because you don't listen. I'm going to give you one ticket and a warning for the other, but you can't follow directions.
I'm trying to get you to get a knife off of me.
No.
Over me trying to get you to get a knife out of my pocket. You beat my head. Stop.
Right, come on.
Talk to me like a man, bro. Talk to me like a man. Y'all the biggest gang in Coweta.
Despite Tyler simply wanting to comply with safety procedures, these officers had grown impatient with him for not listening fast enough to their orders. But what was most unexpected was their attitude afterward.
If y'all are gonna make complaints on him and me, that's not. Just I'm gonna bring him.
No, you're supposed to comply.
I would.
No, you aren't,
dude.
We're not gonna do this.
I understand what you're trying to do. No, I do. No, I understand. I understand. I'll come back there and speak with you if you'll let me talk and not yell. Okay. Okay. Will you stop yelling at me when I answer questions? We have a deal. Okay. Cool. Hold on one sec. You hit you unlocked here. All right. Look. I'm gonna read you this just so. Right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court of law. You have the right to talk to one have them present with you while you're being questioned. If you can't afford it, how one will be appointed to represent you for any question if you wish. You decide at any time to exercise your rights, not answering your question or making any statements. Do you understand your rights? Okay. So we'll go through this. Okay. I asked you. I told you go have a seat on his hood. I said, do you have any weapons? You said no. You go back. You go to his hood. I said, just have a seat on it. All right, and then you say, I have this knife, come and get it. And you start telling me to come get it. I said, that's fine. Hold on. And you said, no, come get it before you shoot me. Y'all shoot my ass. That is you not listening to me when I say have a seat on the hood.
The officer could barely even keep up with his own logic, as nothing he said indicated Tyler wasn't willing to comply. But the deputy wasn't done with his charade yet.
Okay, that's fine.
I wanted one of y'all to remove the weapon so that I was considered unarmed at that point.
So do you understand when I said hold on, have a seat on this hood? That meant hold on.
Make me feel safe still having a knife in my pocket around both of you when the situation is...
Okay, but do you know what you're doing? But do you know what you're doing? It wasn't heightened for me at all.
This officer really tried his best to pretend he had amnesia. Tyler was correct to notify them about his knife, as they had been ready to pummel him to the ground just for not listening fast enough. But if you thought this dumb, then you're about to lose a lot more brain cells.
Regardless of all that, I'm talking about the situation at hand. I told you to hold on, okay? And when you don't listen, that's obstruction, man. Okay, regardless if you're saying I have a knife on me or not. Okay, but regardless if you're saying I have a knife.
My safety should be your utmost concern.
Well, that's something you're just going to talk to your attorney, because I disagree. I told you to hold on, okay?
If these officers weren't interested in protecting the public, why were they even allowed to be cops? If this wasn't a blatant disregard for the law, then what they said next certainly was.
That's absolutely not our goal at all, to beat people up, I can tell you that.
It seems hard to believe that.
I'm sorry.
Considering all I asked for y'all to do is get a knife.
I understand. Well, we tell you what to do. You understand? It's our traffic stop.
Why would you want me to have a knife on me?
I don't need to get it at that time. Here's the thing. You're making this an opinion thing, like you're calling the shots. It's not a power thing. It's a traffic stop. We run the traffic stop. You do what we tell you.
This cop's behavior was purely tyrannical. He thought the law was supposed to bend for him, but it became pretty quickly apparent that he had no idea what he was doing.
So let me ask you this. When he said, do you have any weapons on you? If I'd have said yes.
Yeah, he'd have been like, okay, I'll grab it. That's how it works.
Why was it different that I walked 5 feet away and I realized
because you didn't,
that I had a pocket
because I don't need you to do that. We told you to sit on the hood of my car. We told you to sit on the hood of my car.
Even still, nothing Tyler did at that moment warranted the kind of reaction these officers gave him. And no matter what this cop said, he still hadn't managed to justify that.
They hit that wall so hard, I thought they were going to come through the wall.
On May 30th, 2021, 2 Idaho Springs police officers, Hanning and Summers, were dispatched to a domestic complaint by a woman, Brittany, about her neighbor. However, due to their own incompetence, what should have been a minor conflict soon devolved into a total nightmare.
I literally just saw banged on the door, or through the wall. Bam, 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 and I'm sleeping. Shut the f*** up. And so I came out and was like, what's going on? He busted all of my nose, my mouth.
Brittany made this alleged report about 75-year-old Michael Clark, and as she went on, her testimony became more and more absurd.
All I wanted to do was hey, what was disturbing you? And he was like, shut the f*** up, boom.
Was he white, black, Hispanic?
He's white.
Does he have hair?
Yeah.
Bald?
Gray hair?
Yeah, gray hair. He's an older guy. He's maybe about this tall. Okay. That guy lives right there in that room.
With only Brittany's report to go on, these officers would go to investigate Clark himself. But instead of getting his side of the story, they decided to do something much worse.
What do you want?
What the
Put it down, motherfucker! Down!
These cops didn't even bother to hide their true intentions and immediately went Rambo on Clark. But if you think this was bad, it was about to get much more infuriating.
Down! Get on the ground, down!
Look, son of a
Back
bitch.
back up. Get out here right now! Get out here!
I hit that
Get on
wall.
the ground!
No. They hit that wall so hard, I thought they were going to come through the wall. Put your gun away. Put your gun away.
Okay.
They didn't even think twice before tasing an elderly man, and their next series of decisions truly exemplified everything wrong with the police today.
Deployed. Party came out with a machete.
If escalating the issue wasn't bad enough, the way these officers would justify their actions to their fellows was the height of corruption.
Sir, talk to us. Talk to me. Talk to me. Sir, talk to me.
The officer deliberately placed Clark's machete outside to make it look like he attacked them. Direct sabotage, and Clark's reaction was painful to see.
What is going on? I've done nothing wrong.
Punch that girl.
Huh?
Punch that girl and then answer the door with a freaking machete, man.
No, that is absolutely false.
Both of them knew it was a complete lie, but the officer was determined to remove all accountability from himself and kept up the theatrics.
That big bat that he's holding, that looks like a freaking...
Where did you find that? Did you have to hunt for it?
It was laying right there on the ground when I walked in.
All right. I did not get that down.
Not arguing with you.
I did not get that down.
What this corrupt officer didn't know, however, was that he was playing all into Brittany's lies as she began to reveal her true colors.
I'm not gonna lie, I want to go out there
No, you don't.
beat his not. Because I'll take this into my own goddamn hands.
Well, that wouldn't be a good idea either.
No, absolutely not. But like, he comes over here and he fucks with me one more time, I have a right to carry. You walk into my dwelling, you're done, fool.
So the truth comes out. Brittany held a grudge against Clark for hurting her ego and deliberately lied to get him hurt, which the cops had idiotically done. A corrupt woman took advantage of a corrupt system, and the officers would pay for it.
If you came at him like that, you'd be in trouble too. So,
oh no, I serve a lot more than a let me get a bond. He'll be out tomorrow. Me, on the other hand, if I sliced his throat for ever doing something like that to me, I'm a prisoner.
Well, slicing a throat's a little bit
absolutely, absolutely.
And this next cop showcased his shamelessness while making up fake laws on camera.
If you want to see what I look like, be a man and say what you're stopping me for then. Don't be petty. No, I didn't break no law.
I'm talking to his mom.
Okay, off the phone.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, here.
What? Why do I have to get? No, you have.
I'm not stopping you recording or anything. I do. All right.
These out-of-control officers have gone wild, dangerous, and reckless. They need to be stopped in order to keep everyone safe. Without any apparent reason, he's detained Daniel. This isn't the first time anything like this has happened to Daniel.
I just stopped you because you cut that car off from you.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you
Signaled
did.
and
Have your ID on you?
made a lane change.
Is your ID too, sir?
Oh, no, sir.
What's that?
No, sir. It seems to me that you seen me go by the stoplight.
Ma'am, I need your ID too.
And you stopped me just because you seen what I look like?
Since when did changing lanes while driving become a crime?
Parole?
Nope.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
No, he's not. Are you on probation or parole?
Not only is he aggressive towards them, but he's also racially discriminating against these innocent civilians.
Okay, you guys are refusing to give me your IDs, right?
I thought that they didn't have to give you their ID if you just stopped me for
Well, I'm
traffic
requesting,
violation.
so are you going to give it to me or not?
Can you call your lieutenant or sergeant here?
I'm the sergeant.
Okay, can you call your superior here?
No, it's not working. I'm the top mic right now.
Huh,
So
there's got to be some...
Are you giving me your IDs or are we going to go through all
You
this?
have my ID and I was driving.
Look at this cop, desperately trying to twist things around to make Daniel and his family look like the bad guys.
I'm not getting out of the vehicle. I am obligated to nothing for you.
You are.
I am not.
Great.
I am not.
Great.
I'm not walking back to my car without you.
Give him
coming
your
out of the
ID
car,
so we can get on our way.
I'm not giving you nothing.
Greg, listen to me.
Go ahead.
Give him the
Nope, violate my rights. I
on
wanna
our
see
way.
the fuck
Red.
out.
This cop tries a new tactic to intimidate and control the situation.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not driving. I got nothing to do with this stop.
Hey, listen, sir.
He's obligated, not me.
Sir.
Sir,
please
what?
don't
Do
touch
not
it.
touch me. Yes.
Don't touch
First
it.
of all,
Promise you.
do not touch
You need
me.
to get out. You need to get out.
I
Now,
promise you. No, I do
grabbing
not.
my door and opening it?
Yeah, you do not
You
need
do
to
not
open
need
that
to do
door.
that.
You don't need to
Now
touch
you're-
that door.
Yes, sir. You'll be placed under arrest right now, just for
what though?
For what?
Just for, what? Under arrest for what?
Yeah, what am I under arrest for?
Greg, listen to me, Greg. Give me your ID so we can
Give
meet.
it to him.
Give me your ID.
I want you
No,
to
I'm
leave.
not.
leave.
He's not gonna
Listen to
violate
me.
my rights.
Okay,
Nope.
but so what?
Call your boss.
We
Call the
already know
chief.
how to
Call the
deal with
captain. Nope.
We already know.
Call
how to
the
deal with
captain.
When you give people of marginal intelligence and low moral character power over others, abuses like this will occur. How can a man violate so many laws and be called a law enforcement officer? This next case will have you stunned. On December 16, 2023, Gregory Bombard was driving through his hometown of St. Albans, Vermont, peacefully enjoying a coffee and a cigarette. He hadn't committed a crime, not even a minor traffic violation. Yet just 20 minutes later, he found himself sitting in a jail cell. Watch to find out how this unfolded.
You need something? Yeah. No, it looked like you put me off when you were going by there. Looks like you went like this to me as I was driving by you. Were you looking? Did you not do that?
No, you might have thought I might have been stretching. I'm doing this.
Okay, so you didn't.
This officer stops Greg on a suspicion that he flipped him off. Meanwhile, there's real criminals roaming out in the world, but this was more important. Watch what happens next.
I'm an overly sensitive person, and it's the first time in 12 years I've ever stopped someone who I thought put me off, so I don't like that insinuation. You know what I'm saying? In talking to you,
I flipped you off.
I want to make sure that you're all right. Yeah, it's an unusual behavior.
It's unusual behavior.
Yes, most definitely, we can see this officer is not an overly sensitive person. He just stopped Greg because he thought he flipped him off. Wow. And then he goes on to explain that this isn't normal behavior.
Well, I'm going to file a complaint with you.
You're more than welcome to. Just Trooper Reagan out of the Salvas Barracks.
But I don't understand why, like, you thought I flipped you off.
I was going by there, and your middle finger was extended while you were looking at me.
Maybe I was doing this. I was doing this.
Now, as soon as Greg said this, things started to turn bad for him.
I'm going to arrest him for disorderly conduct. There are multiple people around there. 240 Song, send me another unit to Brainerd Street in the city.
Greg did nothing, said nothing, and this officer's ego was hurt, so this is what he decided to do.
Okay, so now you're under arrest for disorderly conduct. Get out of the car.
I'm under arrest for disorderly conduct. What did I do?
All the people there saying fuck you and calling me an asshole, all the people there in the public, that's a crime, sir. So get out of the car, you're under arrest.
How am I under arrest for disorderly conduct?
I'm not going to debate this with you. Please step out of the car. You are under arrest. Step out of the car.
How is that disorderly conduct, sir?
It's this kind of behavior by law enforcement that's led people to make a firm decision that they will no longer consider offering assistance to any officer for any reason, even if it means saving their life.
Step out of the car. Step out of the car, you're going to be ejected from the car.
How am I going to
Step out of the car.
Can I meet you at the barracks?
No, you cannot. Step out of the car, you're under arrest.
Can I call your supervisor?
Do not. We'll be at the barracks when we get there. Step out of the car, you're under arrest.
How am I under arrest?
Step out of the car, I'm going to make you.
This officer now starts to threaten Greg.
I'll lock the door and step out of the car.
Oh my God, I can't believe this.
Step out of the car.
You're serious, sir.
Walk back here.
Oh my God.
It wasn't a problem until it became a problem, you understand now?
Are you kidding?
What's the hood of my... Hands on the hood.
Oh my God.
Hands on the hood.
Come on.
And put your hand behind your back.
Oh my God, sir. You're kidding.
This cop's inflated ego is out of control. He needs serious mental intervention.
Wasn't disorderly. Now we can maybe agree to disagree, but yelling at saying with your hand out of the window in front of what probably were dozens of people, if not over 100 people, in very busy Main Street traffic. Now that's disorderly conduct 101. That first thing may have been an error, then after that it certainly wasn't. But now I'm wondering.
So you go to jail for disrespecting the government? Wow, incredibly scary.
Drove by him and I saw his middle finger extended at me.
Really?
So I just want to have a conversation with him. Like, you need attention. Like, what's going on? Do you need help? Right? I mean, totally unusual behavior. What's going on? He denied doing it, so I said, okay, maybe he didn't do it. And then...
He absolutely did it, obviously.
He absolutely did. So then we got to the car before he left. Out the window, yelled at said, you, and flipped me off in front of 100 people.
Great. I will meet you at the barracks.
It's outrageous.
I'm going to have Candy sit with this.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to the barracks.
Correct.
This is how the officer explained the entire scenario to his colleague at the scene after placing Greg in the car. Wow, that is master-level cosplaying. A middle finger is cause for concern for mental health? Way to gaslight.
Well, I'm going to get your paperwork, and I'll come back and get you. So when I take this right hand off, I'm on top of your head. Do you understand that? Go ahead. Do you understand? Your right arm is going, right hand is going on your head. Do you understand that? Okay.
This is how the so-called law enforcement officers, the people who've taken an oath to uphold the law and serve and protect, treat the people. How can we place our faith in such a system? This cop is definitely abusing his position of power and needs a reality check. But this next cop will have you shocked. On June 19, 2016, First Amendment Auditor Trey Citizen decides to do an audit of the Greer Police Department in South Carolina. What happened next is completely outrageous.
Really.
How are you today?
What's your name and badge number?
I'm Corporal Shradd of the Greer Police Department. How are you?
I'm alright.
Okay. Is there any reason why you're videotaping? Just curious. You're not in any kind of trouble. There's nothing here other than we got called and told that you were walking around the parking lot. So, any particular reason for it? No, you're not going to answer.
So when did videotaping become a crime? That police even show up?
Yeah, so.
I'm just curious.
I mean,
hey. Criminal activity, there's nothing to worry about.
So why are you asking for my ID then?
Because you're not answering me. And when you're not answering me, how do I know you're not filming this parking lot to come shoot it up?
It's called the Fifth Amendment, right?
So I can check on that if it's suspicious. And if part of that checking is to identify you. So if I can get
it's suspicious, a felony or misdemeanor.
Hey, sir. Again.
Name, badge number?
Sergeant Forrester, 301.
All right, how you doing?
Good. How can I help you?
Well, he contacted me. He wanted my ID for no reason, so I need a supervisor to let him know that, you know, without any crime being committed, I don't have to present my ID.
Well, he actually got a call on you.
Well, what crime have I committed?
As he continues videotaping, more and more of these hard-at-work law enforcement officers start to show up.
When it is.
We don't have a conflict at all. We have a conflict with
hold on,
the way you're acting,
whoa,
sir.
whoa.
Taping
whoa.
our parking lot in today's
Whoa.
day and age, that's fine.
Whoa.
That's fine. You ain't got to whoa nothing.
Whoa. What's your name and badge number?
My badge number is 201. It's
Whoa.
Lieutenant Holcomb.
Whoa.
Holcombe. Now,
whoa.
Let me have an ID.
This is the intimidation factor right here.
Let me have an ID, please.
What crime have I committed? What crime have I committed?
An ID.
What crime have I committed?
ID. You're gonna be failure to listen to a law enforcement officer ask you for an ID.
What crime have I committed?
An ID?
What crime have I committed?
Have you got an ID?
What crime have I committed?
Videotaping our parking lot and walking around the police.
Is that a crime?
This officer just shows up and goes off on the auditor, and with each word, he just gets more and more aggressive towards him.
Is that a felony or a misdemeanor?
It's a. Let me see
whoa,
your ID.
Whoa.
You got the count of
whoa.
3 or you're going to jail.
Now you gotta see, I got one hand on the camera.
1,
whoa.
2,
don't shoot
3.
me.
You're under arrest.
Whoa.
Now under arrest. Sir, you got the ID on you?
Without any reason, this officer places the auditor under arrest, denying him his right which the Constitution of the United States grants him.
Right here.
There you go.
Like I heard you say something.
After taking the camera off of him, the officer tosses the camera into his car, damaging it. The officers then load him into the car and take him away. That lieutenant shouldn't be a cop, let alone wear those silver bars. His unnecessary aggression and ignorance of basic law shows a troubling lack of leadership, leaving junior officers lost and clueless. That's all for today. Let me know in the comments below which case was your favorite. And if you liked the video, subscribe so you can take advantage of the next one we have in store for you. Thanks for watching. This is Detective Mystery signing off.